Welcome to the Brand Doctor Podcast, strategies that help entrepreneurs build reputable and profitable brands. Here's your host, Henry Kaminski Jr.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski here from Unique Designz.net with another episode of the Brand Doctor Podcast. And today I'm lit up, guys. I'm having an awesome day. I hope you're having an awesome day too. And I want to continue our birthing of a brand theme this week and talk about some important pillars of branding and nurturing that brand and birthing that brand into a very impactful and bold brand that gets remembered by your target audience. And so yesterday we talked about brand authenticity and how important that is. And I got a lot of great questions, not only from my my Instagram live stream yesterday, but a lot of questions in my PM. And it was, how do I stay authentic? How is authenticity connected with price and all of this? It's just phenomenal questions. And so I was trying to attack all of that. I realized that there's another big issue that my market is struggling with, and that's obscurity. Why is obscurity such a huge issue? It's because those folks do not know who their audience is, who they truly want to serve, and what that audience's true need is. So today's Daily Gem, guys, is all about knowing your customers. I'm working with a client, well, two clients actually. They're a partnership, and I've been working with these guys now for the past couple of months. They're in the financial space, and when they first came to me, they had a decent business, but from a branding perspective, they were all over the place. And they really couldn't structure anything properly in regards to what they wanted to serve for products and services, because they really weren't dialed into their target audience, their customer, and what that customer avatar looks like, right? They didn't know if they wanted to work with this type of individual or that type of individual. And that's what they struggled with for months until they came on board the Branding on Demand program, and we started to rake out all the BS and start to simplify the processes inside of their brand, and really came up with a structure that focuses in on one specific type of customer. And we went through their pains, their challenges, their struggles, what they liked, what they didn't like, what their demographics were. Everything down to, were they married, were they not married, how long have they been in business, all of this good stuff. And I have to tell you, once we got that all ironed out, their brand identity started to get clearer. Their brand messaging started to get clearer. And what was the result? They came up with a phenomenal service that is a high-ticket service because it provides a tremendous amount of value, and it is going to increase their profits substantially. Now they're going to be working with less people, making more money, and really making an impact on one specific individual, one specific target customer, which they can go all in on. So if you're not paying attention to who your audience is, or knowing exactly who you want to serve, you're going to continue to flounder in obscurity. Because the reason why you are obscure is because people do not know what the hell you do, and why you do it, and who you're doing it for. The entrepreneurs that try to appeal to everyone wind up appealing to no one. Great brands are narrow and consistent. You heard me say this before in previous videos and podcasts. You have to stay narrow. You have to focus on one individual. Name that avatar or name that customer, if you will. What would Sally think of this? What would John think of this? And that will help you get extremely clear on what it is you need to be developing and what you need to be serving your audience so that now you start to get noticed and you're not that ghost out there on the internet. So that's today's Daily Gem, guys. Know your customer. Build out that customer avatar. Know everything about them. And then start speaking to directly them. And watch what happens to the obscurity. It will slowly diminish and you will now start to become an authority in your niche. Why? Because you've stopped confusing people and began resonating with them. So I'll leave you with that, guys. Hope you're enjoying this podcast series of birthing your brand. If you haven't subscribed yet to the podcast, please do so. If you have any friends or colleagues that could benefit from this content, please share it with them. And also leave a review. You guys know how to get me by now, either on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. Leave some questions, leave some comments. If you have a topic of conversation that you would love for me to address, I love reading those and love bringing them to the forefront and dedicating episodes to them. So have an awesome day, guys, and I'll check you on the next Brand Doctor podcast episode. Talk soon.
You've been listening to the Brand Doctor Podcast with Henry Kaminski Jr. To get your appointment with the doctor, visit Brand Audit at www.uniquedesignz.net.